Okay, let me check if the stream actually started because I did not. Oh, it did start. Is it streaming? Yep, it's streaming. All right, so the game's running. Uh, fuck you. I fucking hate this game. Why did I say yes? Is there a... Oh, that's right, the windowed version just sucks. You know. Just saying. Just saying. The windowed mode. Oh, I don't want to fucking do this. Is there anyone watching? Nobody's fucking watching. Okay. Thank God no one's watching this in the moment. Fucking one in chat for Dank McGee. Let me see chat replay. Oh yeah, nobody's fucking here. Whatever, Dank McGee. Everyone fucking loses their mind because that stupid ass name. Okay, there you go. This fucking name. It's fucking 1 in the morning. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. It's been 4 years since this game came out. Everybody knows what's happening to her. Everyone's made the jokes already. You know, the friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. It'd be a shame if she killed herself. Hint. Hint. Hint, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Why am I doing voices? I'm trying to make it fun for myself. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Fucking loser. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Dank McGee. Dank McGee. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I would say I don't want them to think we're associated. Fine, fine. Those are the eyes of a fucking serial killer. But you did wait for me after all. I'll fucking shoot you before I wait for you. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me even if you want to. And that's where you're wrong. That's where you're very wrong. Whatever you say, Sayori.
Hee.
You know, I haven't made a video or anything in like a year. And I'm doing something I hate the most. I'm making a video on something I hate. I feel like a year of inactivity. I hate my life. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, we become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way... My only solace in this is that name is fucking retarded. That's it. That's all I got. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? What is that? What is club? I don't know club. I know gun, but I do not know club. Yeah, you fucking already read the dumbass dialogue. I told you already I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either, so go fuck yourself. That's not true. Told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills, or have any skills before college. It's too late to worry about me not having any skills. It's too late. I don't have any skills. And I gotta turn off the fucking Steam overlay. Come here, settings. Where is it? Where is it? Fucking, where's the, there's no, is there, why is it over here now? It doesn't matter. Bloop, 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 done. No more notifications for that. Excuse me, I gotta plug my phone and it's dying because every time I charge my phone today, I fucking unplugged it at like 40% for some reason because I'm fucking stupid. Oh, fucking hell. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Then fuck off. I know you're happy now, but I die of the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you, shut up. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Nice, fucking loser. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? No. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why are you giving in, man? Just say no. Just say clubs are stupid, you're stupid, and then leave. Life's a winner like that one. Did I mention it's 1 AM? It's 1 AM. It's EA. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh man, we're in a classroom, you know what that means? Means there's some crazy learning going on. Oh, the stream's buffering on my phone. Oh no, it's all good. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Spacebar. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Spacebar. Clubs. Spacebar. Sorry, wants me to check out some clubs. Spacebar. Oh, I missed. Spacebar. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Spacebar. Hello. Spacebar. Sayori? Sorry, I must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came. I'm not finishing that sentence. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Well, you're gonna kill yourself, so I'm not. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you late to your own club, yeah, fuck off, short person. I only like women that are dumb. Wait. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? That you could come to my club. I'll fucking kill myself. I don't like this game. You know, I'm only doing this because someone bought the game for me, and I said I would do this if they bought the game. And I managed to convince them to not buy the game, and they did anyways. I'd rather stream... I'd rather go on Pornhub Live and get pegged for an hour straight than play this game. And that's not an invitation. Anyways, yeah. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. There we go. Yeah, mini. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. She knows how to get a pencil and draw words until it makes a sentence, and then she uses those sentences to make a paragraph, and then she finishes that paragraph by saying, "This is the end." Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That's when my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. The anime club is where all the nerds go. Body pillows included. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, we kind of told the club yes. Why am I laughing? Nothing has happened. Why am I laughing? Am I that fucking tired? Kill me. I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Nat Sucks Eyes made cupcakes and everything. I know I'm saying that wrong. I was thinking about how to say it wrong, but not the same way as last. Couldn't do it. And Nat Suck Eye made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't make a girl a promise you know you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. That's my advice to you all. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Yes, let's go. Fucking, she turned into Mario. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sweet, sweet. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. Section of the school I rarely visit. Yes, the bathrooms. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door to reveal, I'm getting mugged. And nobody was actually there other than 3 armed men ready to kill me. Ah, yes. Just like Camp Camp. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm gonna punch you straight in your face. Yeah, I glance around the room. I'm glad there's no webcam for this. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brota boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Dank McGee. What a surprise. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Where's the shotgun? I don't have my gun near me. It's an airsoft gun, so it's not real. I can't afford a real gun. Dank McGee, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. Don't you look at me. All worlds. Every world is gone now. This stream, it never happened. It's fate. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly people. What are you looking at? You're short and stupid, and you've got poop in your brain. If you want to say something, say it. I want to knock you out. Nat suck eye. Yeah. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Nat suck eye, so the one I don't recognize. She's also completely retarded. Her small figure makes her look like first year. Does that make her punchable? Can you punt her out of the window? She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore her when she gets moody. I'm gonna ignore both of you. Sayori that says that quietly into my ear, then turns backward to the end. Anyone does that to me. Anyone. I am fucking punching them. Anyway, this is Natsuka, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, which, funny enough, you know, lesbian hentai, but that's another story. The smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm fuck you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I said her name correctly on accident. Kill me. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. By the way, fuck you, I'm doing the voices when I want. Anyone complains, you're getting a fat load of sugma. I know people are gonna complain that the stream sucks, but fuck you. Oh, it's been 20 minutes and I said fuck you like about a dozen times. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Apparently that's right. So Monica's the kind of woman that answers for you. Which is it's kind of a red flag. That's like typically a thing that happens in an abusive relationship. Or when you're just kind of a soy boy. And you know, both ways it doesn't look good. It's great to see you again, Thank Muggy. She smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. No, I'm not saying excuse me. I'm gonna be as rude as humanly possible for this video. Because I don't want to do this. Monika's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. She fulfills one of those requirements. Probably. Maybe 2. 3 is pushing it. Basically completely out of my league. I don't care if you're in my league, out of my league, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. Just stay away from me. So having your smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, man, bro, comrade cowboy. Come sit down, Dank McGee. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'm sitting next to my tombstone, so I can lay in my grave after this. I'll get the cupcakes. Ha, I made them. I'll get them. Okay, midget. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Shut up, other midget. Now how about I make some tea as well? I can't say anything to you because I think it's implied that you're taller than me and that's scary. Think about it. If we're thinking logically here, staring straight forward, either just slightly above or the dead center of the screen is eye height. And dead center of the screen is Yuri's chest. That's terrifying. And the girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Why'd they add 2 desks for one person? Are they stupid? Do they not know how to count? Or are they just like self-conscious? And they're like, we need to give him 2 options instead of 1. Because what if he doesn't want to sit next to this person? It's like, just shut up. Just put a fucking desk. 1. Oh, good. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Ooh, Yuri's going in the closet. That joke writes itself. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! It's cupcakes shaped like little dicks, because you're a dick. Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, shaped like penis. Decorated to look like little cats. Where's my cat? That's the question. I have 4 cats now. None of them are in here. You know, what's going on with that? Where are my cats? Where's my will to live? The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. And that's neato. Words I'm not going to say because it's stupid. I had no idea you were so good at baking, midget. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica. Then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. I know I said that wrong. I don't want to see a single comment about me saying delicious instead of delicious. I don't care. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. God, I know all the comments are gonna be like, "Why are you so angry, bro? It's just a video, bro. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be so angry." I'm gonna say, "Fuck you." I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Go for the ice. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her being a midget in my direction. Is she waiting for me to not notice her being a midget? I finally noticed her not being a midget. She is a midget. I wonder if she is a midget herself. Wow, you're really short. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? She's gonna go, I'm not short. It's not like I made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Well, you're fucking stupid, dumbass. I wish I was asleep right now. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Someone was in the stream for like 5 seconds and left. I feel bad for whoever that was. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table. I wonder if they left because of my weird ass laugh. That'd be perfect. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? I keep more than the tea set in the closet, apparently. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? The irony is, I don't like tea that much. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. And she's gonna try to impress you, then she's gonna play a guitar solo with a knife in her arm. That's not it. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles to me. Monica, what are you doing? What are you doing, step president? What made you consider the literature club? The fact that I was strong-armed into it, and that my friend bought me this game, and that I want to kill myself. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori and my friend Gadon Hefe. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Wow, that actually just kind of sounds like rape. I'm gonna be dead on it. Like, 4 years later, I'm noticing this right away. That straight up sounds like rape. Like, now I'm questioning if I've been drugged, and like the next few frames are gonna be passed out face down on the ground. And on top of that, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up with no kidneys or no pants. And both scare me. I think the pants a little more. I'd rather wake up knowing I'm gonna die in the next 10 minutes than my ass hurting. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. While you're failing, Monica, I'm impressed. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. I almost threw up. Weren't you a debate club leader last year? How well you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Maybe because you're a pussy. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. Get used to organizing things, because that's what it is. I'd much rather take something you personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's right. We're creating the first midget fight club. We're getting all of the short people, and we're rounding them up and putting them in an arena and making them fight each other. For $5 an hour. If they're half the height, they get half the wage. Oh man. I'd much rather take something I personally... God damn it, why do I have that stuck in my head? Yeah, I don't care, I'm not finishing that, I can't read it. If it encourages others to get in literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club, you could put it that way. But the problem is it's about books. I don't give a fuck about books. Even I don't. Remember he said, give it a few years after high school, you're gonna love reading. I barely read. I don't miss school, by the way. So, you can get a load of that, suck it, nerd. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. People must think I have like some weird like mental breakdown playing this game. No, I just hate this game that much. I'm trying to make this video as unenjoyable as possible and painful to watch. So when people watch it, you know, they go, wow, this video sucks. Please don't do another. So I don't. I mean, I'm surprised people ask for more than part 3. I'm surprised there's more than part 3. I'm surprised anyone wanted part 4 or 5. So I intentionally made those absolutely god-awful and almost impossible to watch. And you guys asked for more. Who the fuck wanted more of that? I made the stream, made that as shitty as humanly possible, and now people are asking for it again. I fucking hate this game. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Not doing a good job right now. But make school events like the festival that much more important. Shut up. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. I hope all 4 of you graduate and just forget I exist. And I can go on my life, my journey, and start a factory that sells only left socks. And if I see a single right sock on that assembly line, that worker is being dragged outside and covered in pitch and tar and then thrown into the middle of Texas. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Throwing people in pitch and tar into the middle of Texas. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. He just stands up on a chair, calling all autists. We need a club with books. And Syra goes, oh, club. And Yuri's like, books, you say? And Natsuki's like, I'm lonely. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. I'm not enthusiastic about books. Give me a couple Halo books and I'll read them. But you throw fucking Twilight at me, then you might as well hand me a 45. Because I only need 1 bullet, by the way, so I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. So Dank McGee, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. I might read a manga. I might. Depends on the book. Depends on the show, actually. Typically, I won't read a manga if it doesn't have a show, because typically the manga is just generally not that good, and there's more manga than there are anime, so it's a little easier to find shitty books. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Not Natsukai's head suddenly perks up. Wow. She's a nerd. And she makes cupcakes. Maybe I should kill her. For being a fucking stereotype. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. My ear itches. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, woman that's named after lesbian hentai? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, like an accordion. Yes, I know that's not what an accordion is like whatsoever, but roll with the joke, it's funny, haha, that was funny, wasn't it? Laugh. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yes, I'm insane. I know there's no chat replay right now. Nobody's saying anything. One person was in here for like a minute. But yeah, no. I have gotten sick. Don't worry. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazeballs. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Not like SAO. That's the most unimpressive story I've ever seen. Here it goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things, like knives against her wrist. like a guitar solo. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. You know what immerses me? A good fucking story. It's not amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. You don't say. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri's, well, might as well be having a conversation with the rock. I feel like I'm having a conversation with the rock. I'm literally talking to myself. Since there's nobody in chat. I had one viewer for like 10 seconds and they went, wow, this is shit, bye. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. She secretly likes to trap mice behind her house and shoot them. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Yeah, she fucking hot glues it to her arm. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, you're a loser. Why is that? Well, Gnats suck eyes start over at me for a split second. Yes, I'm hesitating and stuttering and all that shit because I'm a little retarded. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Gnat suck eyes? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I decided that since it wasn't a piece of trash, oh wait, it was, I read it anyways. Looks like you were working on a poem called Suck My Dick. Don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine. Fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems. You're a classic retard. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. That's creepy. If anyone ever does that to me, man, no, I'm doing the fucking Ethan Winters over the shoulder throw. I'm not cute. Gnat suck eye, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Gnat suck eye averts her eyes. Well, at least she's the only character with the balls to just straight up saying no. Every other character's like, maybe. Yeah, maybe. At least Gnat suck eye can say no. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Gnat suck eye feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It takes mega confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Let me find my heart real quick. Oh, that's right, I lost it in my closet. Lee. Yep. Don't know where it is. Oh, yeah, I already read this. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? No. Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She becomes short. She becomes real short. Guess that's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. I'm just gonna choose the dumbest options I can think of and pray to God it gives me something funny. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dank McGee? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Bunch of fucking dumbasses. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Oh, my phone stopped charging. Just make sure that bad boy's charging. Yeah. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Dank McGee, you asshole. You were talking about how we were gonna be friends. Whoa. You all defenseless against these girls. I have a fucking Maggie not line, except this time you can't just walk around it. They're gonna hit my straight perfect defense and get absolutely annihilated. My perfect defense is go fuck yourself. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Easy, you look at them and go no. That is, if writing poems is depressing you. Writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I quickly pushed her over and gave her the people's elbow to the face. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, yes. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember, tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dank McGee. Looks dead in your eyes and go Dank McGee. In like a couple days, Sayori's gonna go like, this rope feels really nice around my neck. I wonder what would happen if I didn't stand on anything. Oh, I'm dead. Dank McGee, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. That's cool. I can write a poem. Pretty sad that I'm writing a poem to impress somebody, because I think writing poetry for people to impress them is like for nerdy people that actually, go to school after high school. Hey, Dank McGee, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together now? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school at the club. Sure, might as well. No. Don't say yes. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, midget, actually attractive girl, and of course, evil person. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Burp. Alright. I'll just do it. So much my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts the writing of a poem tonight. Yeah, there we go. Look, I know, Yuri, universe would be a good word. Now we gotta think of absolutely autistic. Yeah. What? Disown, unrestrained, existent, suicide, disarray, vanilla? What? Graveyard, captive, don't judge me, I'm just curious. What? That's not the result I expected, but okay. Landscape. Melancholy. Hopeless. Unrequited. Extraordinary. Depressed. Beat. What the fuck? Well, I just kind of screwed that one up. Hi again, Dank McGee. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the Literature Club, and I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, kid. I hope this isn't too overwhelming or a commitment for you. Meaning you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like you deserved any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuka, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops down into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dank McGee always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You know, seem busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Alright. We've got reasons why Natsuki isn't the best. And we've got reasons why Sayori isn't the best. So it leaves Yuri and Monica. And that's a pretty dark path, actually. We're getting a tall girl that's gonna kill herself, or a woman that's horribly obsessive. Pick your poison. You might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dank McKee can become good friends too. Show her Spider-Man, but really fast. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. Oh yeah, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, we're here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. The book's just gonna say, How to Administer Cock and Ball Tortures for 500 pages. And I mean, that's all it's gonna say in the book. It's not gonna describe how to, it's just gonna say how to administer cock and ball torture, word for word, for the entire 500 pages. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Oh, it's this girl accidentally being so cute. The answer is, this is an anime game where it's scripted that you say that, so shut the fuck up. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna read this. Oh look, it's Halo Shadows of Reach. No, of course this stream isn't sponsored. I have like fucking 12 subscribers. Who the fuck's gonna sponsor me? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book and take a bite out of it. This book tastes like knowledge. Thank you. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I like to read it at a snail's pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for the catch. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around at the closet. She's got a gun! Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the books. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Just wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped in the bookstore yesterday... No, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I said to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Yeah, it's about two cowboys going into the mountains together, completely alone in one tent. Says so. What's it about anyways? Well, two cowboys in the mountains in one tent by themselves. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. This book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Just want to make sure I accidentally don't give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story as that dark turn came from nowhere. Ahaha! Jonathan, you are banging my daughter. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dank McGee? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just like those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive, the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, I can't. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I tend to speak too much and kill people. Oh no, someone's watching. Who's watching this shit? I feel bad for whoever's watching this. trying to figure it. Who the fuck's watching this shit? Ah, oh, man. This stream's ass. Don't watch this. I fucking hate this game. Ugh. I'm gonna let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. If I start talking too much. That's... really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah. That's... well, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah. Yeah. You sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Who the fuck thumbs up this? Someone thumbs up this video. Why would anyone thumbs up this fucking video? I'm gonna fucking thumbs down this video when I'm done. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders. I feel her presence over my shoulders. I read. Oh, that's creepy. It's not a particularly bad thing. That sounds pretty fucking bad to me. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Nah. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. Ah. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Don't touch me. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Co-op book reading. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it on under her thumb and flips it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, which is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh, fuck, my ear itches. Yeah? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Watching Welcome to the Internet and then playing this game, it's not exactly make it the most smooth live stream. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Let me punch my monitor and break it so I don't have to continue the stream anymore. Oh, but if I do that, I can't play Payday anymore, or Doom. There's a price to pay for everything. I really don't want to do this. But I really want to play Doom Eternal. I don't like this game. I love Doom Eternal. I love Payday 2. I love Halo. I love Halo Infinite. Okay, it's not worth it, but just barely. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like you can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of you and of some of your mannerisms. I see. He remains silent for a moment. But Dank McGee. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. No, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Didn't know you were self-conscious, looking like a complete and utter loser. But you are. Merry Christmas. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Uh-huh. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing your thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or do you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? It's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done any of this before. Now that everyone's ready. What stream quality is this? Let me see. Let me check what stream quality I'm recording at. My phone's at 480p, so that's not good. Oh, it's in 1080p 60. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? The best girl. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Man, what was that? Did I say something? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her full face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Just meant, it trails off, unable to find an excuse. Kissed your finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of a new writer. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both styles and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her whole demeanor changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. You know, I could stream Metal Gear Solid 5. I could stream Doom Eternal. I could stream Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 3 BFG, Doom 64. I could be streaming fucking anything but this. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That sucker, I can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry? It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or not to me. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh no. Mary smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining street light that have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I'm such a terrible handler. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It took me literally like 15 seconds to read that. Maybe a minute. What do you mean long time to read? Is she making fun of me? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. What the hell is flickering back? Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Aren't you into ghosts, Yuri? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dank McGee. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works. They usually tell more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining lingering in her last place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. You know, it'd be pretty funny if someone paid the voice actor for Solid Snake and Liquid to fucking read dialogue for this game, for the different characters. And then have someone do the voice for fuck, what's his name? Solidus, to do the main character. That would be fucking retarded. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? She's gonna kill herself. Might as well make her second in something. This is a good poem, Dank McGee. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who should be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Dink McGee. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that's just part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? You trust me to wish away a rainy day? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not bad. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh god, this is what I would be if I was an anime girl. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I look forward to it. I wish I showed my poems next. For the girl I hate the most last. Hey, Dank McGee. Having a good time so far. Please let the jokes write themselves more. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities and things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dake McGee. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's a sort of barrier that we'll all have to learn, that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. I had Monica in my poem. Great job, Dank McGee. It's going ooh in my head while reading it. It's not just a poem, it's just a drawing of a penis. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Right, it's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Fucking 2:30? Or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. Love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of art style that's yours. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but it'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to write or you don't have to worry about impressing them or anything. Do you want to read my poem now? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. All in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle... couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? Noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Judging forever and everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of art style has gotten pretty popular. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular these days. Yawning and scratching the scalp is fucking amazing. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. To be or to be brain dead. Alright, I skipped like 3 lines of dialogue. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I write my poem? Who should I show my poem to next? Nat Sockeye. Thank McGee if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go. Thank you, I'm going home now. What? harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? I'm still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, and I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better. Anyway. Tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, each their own, I guess. Anyways, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's, yeah, this childish-ass music playing's about right. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. You're right, I hate it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valuable. Yes, exactly. And when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The nice thing about simple handwriting is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. There's more went into it than I realized. What it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I would, I'd go, wow, this is crap. In the trap. You. I guess that's everyone. Glanced around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me from my mediocre. Wow, I really butchered that word the first time. I didn't even try. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are halfway chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Worry about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just means the language, I guess. Just trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Ooh. Fight, 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 fight. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Dank McGee did, too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Dank McGee liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki said, oh, fuck. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dank McGee appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Shit, that's mean. Oh, fuck. That's just fucked up. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who was magically girl-sized bigger since Dank McGee started showing up. Oh. She's padding. Oh, damn. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Dank McGee. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She'd get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I like the ideas of poems being sophisticated. I'm not a sophisticated man myself. I like sophisticated poetry. If it's brain dead simple, then it's not very interesting, in my opinion. I mean, you should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Dank McGee. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dank McGee? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's handwriting style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. See, didn't notice that I'm sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. Let's hear that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. They'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from her desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Thing alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Anyone has not gotten frustrated after being treated like that. You handle as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Dank McGee. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. Fuck. Fuck. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. On that one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Just to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Nick McGee, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. A neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. Poems will turn out even better. Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Then I learned that means I can always do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself with newfound determination. Thank McGee. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? Oh, what happened earlier? Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. Promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. See why they'd make good friends with you. Ooh. You know, Dank McGee, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. Yeah, every day is going to be so much fun. Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yes, it does. If you just held up and went, hey, these are my friends, and went, hey, one of these is going to look at me and go, that's a good eating. That's good eats. None of this would have happened. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pet Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Vivacious. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, Crimson. Existence, landscape. This is gonna be judgment. Let's go with eternity. Intellectual. Boop. I think I know who that one is. Nightgap. Wow, really? Rat. Threatening philosophy. English, please. Variance. Unrestrained. Incongruent. Whirlwind. Balance. Bliss. Capable. Contamination. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual exchange greets me. Hi, Dank McGee. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I'm not used to fucking playing this game. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Yeah? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Faces in their books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Still leave McGee to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, you're suffering a spare enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed in my books. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Yay. Yes. Yes. Oh, fuck, I just rocked my whole desk. Just trying to be a little stupid, but I went a little too far, I guess. Well, I grab a drink. Not get my foot absolutely caught on my headset cable while I do it. So many people requested this game, I don't know why. It was bought for me specifically, so I would play this game. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. I don't see the appeal. Doesn't happen much. But it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. Did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. This is a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the pub before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whack! That was a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. Get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori, Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I misread that last word. Don't ask what I misread it as. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. You guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It just kind of started recently. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's John Carpenter. Wow, I was about to say John Carpenter. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dake McGee. My voice is getting worse. I'll be fine. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone is already settled now. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Yeah? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. Well, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Ball watches you retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind of a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. Walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with me helping involve Dank McGee in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Well, let's go, Dank McGee. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. That's scary. Best girl is best girl, I guess. I mean... But... Is there even a good one in this game? Let's be honest. Two of them kill themselves, one vanishes, she gets deleted, and you delete the fourth one. There's no best girl in this game. It's just 3 deads. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Dank McGee. How come even when I've done something bad, brother, you being nice to me, brother? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Friends, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Dank McGee. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kinda awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. We quickly fill up on water and fight each other like elephants. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. I accidentally turned my DPI up. I don't know what the point of my DPI switch right now would be, but... Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Dank McGee, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Harry sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert with tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Harry fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea lathe. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. Can't you notice? I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyways. Ah, it's fucking cringe. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dank McGee. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Dank McGee, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly. So I do my best to manage it. I have back pains because the old futon couch I used to have collapsed and the leg hit me in the lower back, so I have some back pains. Sitting up against the wall doesn't help, but I don't have gigantic tits that cause my back pains, so I wouldn't know if that helps or not. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's how we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Okay, here in like 10-ish minutes after the whole poem shit happens, I'm gonna end the stream. And I'll do another stream in like a week. That's fair, right? In a fucking week. I might record a couple videos in that meantime, but that's a might. It's not a guarantee. Don't get your hopes up. I don't think there's many people to get their hopes up. I have some chocolates as well. This bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayority's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being a little less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on reading. For a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. I opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time from reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate and pop it into her mouth. Or pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Just simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. Wait, did I even get this far in my first run of Weave Depression Sim? I think I didn't even make it to day 2. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Yeah, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me while she needs to confirm what just happened. Thank McGee? Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. That's, well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation got really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Just, like, M4 style reloads it. Pops the chocolate in her mouth, then slaps it in. Fucking slaps the chocolate into her mouth. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like poor Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. Take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, that transition's abrupt. Did I... Yeah, that's... I just wanted to make sure. That's very unnatural progression. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Snake McGee, you can help me put the tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. It's feeling something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I'm gonna show that fucking... Of course it's gonna be Yuri. Let's see what you've written for me today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Thank the key. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. Sorry for that giant delay, I was drinking. But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyways, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Ooh, this is a fucking big one. Alright, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside. Excuse me. Outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my conscience well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. Don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. It's about cutting yourself. Since it's talking about urges and everything, she's talking about busting out her knife and slitting her wrist. For fun. For kicks, because it excites her. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. And those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Dank McGee? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I probably would hate myself. Might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. Really aren't many people like you, Dank McGee. And it's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And really, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. He smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. We're going straight to Monica. Hi, Dank McGee. How's the poem writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. It's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Hopefully you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyways, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a final on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. That's a dumb joke to make right now, but that's a innuendo if I ever seen one. Seem more abstract than your last one, huh? Guess just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words could totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. That one's about going insane. Due to the completely odd, out-of-touch style, it's just someone's descent into lunacy. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem about can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or as conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might have to change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. But, is that even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, I can admit that's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you don't really suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. That's gonna stop short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. Of course I am. You know Yuri would love this kind of thing. This angsty. Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean I mean, it looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow I struck a nerve even though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Ooh, I like this one, Bank McGee. Has some nice feelings in it, and I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know. That's against my will. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, great. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. And, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Oh, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you're having a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the little rain cloud a hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dang Wiki. I should go write that down then. Read my poem now, okay? Oh, shit! This is a paragraph. Bottles. Pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a sacred place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb, forefinger, and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collections make me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nook and crannies. Ding and ding and scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looking through my locked front door. Finally all done, I opened up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and all shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. So much text. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. See that? It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. So the point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. Gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Besides, passion around makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading Shun's poem. I have an extra plan today. It's sitting in the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Excuse me for a second. I'm just gonna put lotion on my hand because it's super dry skin right now. Because the weather is just absolutely awful to me. I have this really, really super dry patch of skin on my wrist and my pinky. I have no clue why in those two specific spots, but I just have just the most dry skin ever. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Good. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So Grace putting it all on all the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Tari has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Never in my life do something like that. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. About to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. Because it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun. That's right. For those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. All it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, she'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. One of each of you choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting it in front of each other. No way, Monica. It's too sudden. You can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Flips through a notebook for a specific poem she has in mind for herself. And she stands behind the poem podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply her emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Ah, fuck, it's like 3:15 in the morning. It's fucking 3:23 in the morning. Jesus Christ, I started at like 1 o'clock. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's firing up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands, stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her buds. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Ooh, confident. The poem is full of twists and turns and structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. Wait a minute, I've realized the formula. If I just play the game, don't complain, no one's gonna watch it. But if I complain and drag my feet, people are gonna ask for more because they not only want me to finish the game, but they want to see me suffer. So I gotta act like I'm not. It's the winner. Almost full of twists and turns and instructions that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even by herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. No one joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Although we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgot. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully watches the poem. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Yeah. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. I didn't you guys would do it so easily. Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. See, okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like the soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice, someone gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Yeah, even Dank McGee liked it. Guess that's a good sign. Me. Came out nice to Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really well. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well as that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems yours, but sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. Might have a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing that kind of thing. I'm just kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go for Dank McGee. It's not like I compare to you guys anyways. Might as well like Dank McGee lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. Everyone looks at me and it's terribly awkward. I recite my poems. I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. Put on whatever face I want in front of other people. But when it's just my friend, it's just embarrassing. That's surprise Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. And that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It'd be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'm making the pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting it in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. The festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. Can't wait. I can do it. I can do it. Alright. I can stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Here you go, Sayori. Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Well, it's okay being picky, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Oh, my phone's almost fully charged. That's nice. I walk home to Sayori once more. No, it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? Of course I'd say yes. What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Yes, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why is that? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, come on. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down. So, it's just so beautiful and smart. It has nothing to do with what I just said. Ah, you just admitted it. Jeez. Not even any point speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. Not long before you meet me anymore, you know? There. I have to figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. You say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. So I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Alright, I'm done here.